Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
News 46 is brought to you by Comfort Hospice Care, where we give our patients and their loved ones peace of mind, knowing we provide the highest quality of care 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, call 775-751-0349.
Tonight on News 46, a popular fitness center is sold, Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza presents this month's Hometown Hero, and the public is invited to voice your opinion at the legislature. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Glenn Evers and Monique Mitchell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, April 25th, 2013. I'm Glenn Evers. Monique Mitchell has the night off. A long-time fitness center has been sold. Many improvements to the facility is already on the way, including a much lower monthly membership fee.
First Move Fitness has been sold. The longtime owners, John and Vicki Farrar, who own Wheeler Plaza, has sold the fitness center, originally PJ's Market and then Tumbleweed Fitness. First Move Fitness has long been a staple throughout Pahrump. The new owners, Fitness for 10, which is a franchise, offers different levels of fitness memberships. The first one being a $10 a month economy one, then a premier, and then finally a platinum membership, which gives you different levels of access, including tanning options and classes. First Move Fitness is still accepting all insurances. In fact, that has been a seamless transition over from the insurances to the new membership plan. They say that the memberships will not be changing. Fitness for 10 has 14 locations throughout Arizona, California, Utah, Florida, and Canada, and as well as opening up one up soon in Minnesota. They are also redoing the whole inside of First Move Fitness's facility there on Loop Road, redoing the whole entire fitness center, including new equipment, flooring, and of course upgrades, including televisions inside the center. For more information, you can give them a call at 751-6683. This is Deanne O'Donnell for News 46.
Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza presented their Hometown Hero Award to a longtime member of our community and business owner of Shadow Mountain Feed, Ron Cross.
Hi everybody, Sheldon Fady here with Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza, and I am proud to introduce our most recent recipient of the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza Hometown Hero Award, Ron Cross. Hi Ron, how are you?
Hi, thanks Sheldon, I'm doing fine.
Good deal, good deal. Ron was nominated for not only all the great stuff that he regularly does in our community, but for going above and beyond and doing more than is expected of anybody. In fact, the person that nominated you specifically said that you've developed a deal in your store where when somebody is in a tragedy or there's a death in the family or sickness or somebody's unable to take care of their animals and livestock themselves, that the store actually donates the food and the care supplies. Tell us a little bit about how that started.
Well, it's kind of a crazy thing, but we are big believers in family, and our customers are pretty much our family. Patty knows when something happens to one of our family members, and we have heartstrings attached to these people, and if something bad happens, we like to help them out in whatever we can do. We can't always do as much as we'd like, but we do what we can do.
That's fantastic. As business people in the community, we know that this community rallies around us and supports us. Tell us, I know everybody knows, but tell us the name of your business and where it is.
Yeah, Patty and I own Shadow Mountain Feed. It's a little feed store on the corner of Bell Vista and Leslie.
Here are the checks for you to go give those folks in your name. That's a donation from you in your name. And then Bill and Gretchen out of the winery also give dinner for you and for Patty at Symphony's Restaurant. They include the wine. That is a beautiful restaurant, and they donate this to you as your own personal award. So thank you very much for all you do. And the only thing that I need for everybody to do, if you would, so we can continue to award good people like Ron and give out these awards is to nominate anyone that you know that goes above and beyond, whether it's a first responder, a teacher, a doctor, a nurse, or just an everyday citizen that seems to do some great work. Go to our website, pvautoplaza.com. That's pvautoplaza.com. And the top of the webpage, off to the right-hand side, there's a Hometown Hero button. Click the Hometown Hero button, fill out the form. It only takes you a couple of seconds, and nominate your favorite hometown hero. If you're not real good with computers or you're not comfy with that, come down to the store. We'll walk you through the process and get that nomination in. So nominate, nominate, nominate. We'll see you next month with another Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza Hometown Hero.
Former Nye County Sheriff Bob Balding has been hired part-time to administer the Reserve Deputy Program. Balding took an early retirement buyout during budget cuts. He will now be heading up the important program, which will be a 20-hour a week per job with no benefits. The county budgeted $7,200 for Balding's pay through the end of the year. He would be working 20 hours per week for $20 an hour. Now, as we head into our first break, here's Mr. Movie Phone.
I'm Mr. Movie Phone. Can you be transformed by an action comedy from Michael Bay or transfixed by a new romantic comedy? Find out with my weekend movie preview next.
News 46 is brought to you by Team Ford Lincoln, the #1 new volume Ford sales leader in Nevada for 5 years running. Team Ford Lincoln, US 95 and Ann Road. TeamFord.com.
Happy weekend, everybody. I'm Mr. Movie Phone with your weekend movie preview. This week at the movies, it's My Big Fat Greek Wedding without the fat and Greek part, and they're private trainers with a plan to get rich quick in Pain and Gain.
We're being kept down by people who cheated to get where they are. I got a plan to change that.
Based on a true story, this action comedy is about 3 pumped-up dumbbells tired of their mediocre lives. So, they hatch a plan to kidnap a rich client, hold him hostage, and steal all of his money. Starring Mark Wahlberg, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Anthony Mackie, Ed Harris, Tony Shalhoub, and Rob Corddry. The Real Deal, well, directed by Michael Bay, the word overkill comes to mind. And for the majority of moviegoers, this salacious, violent, not all that funny kidnapping caper is way more pain than gain. I'm out. Everyone's trying to be on their best behavior for the big wedding.
You know what your son just told me? Al's biological mother is under the impression that divorce is a great big fat sin.
It's a wedding celebration with the potential to turn into a disaster as the groom's family pretends to be happy and normal. The all-star cast includes Robert De Niro, Diane Keaton, Katherine Heigl, Amanda Seyfried, Susan Sarandon, Robin Williams, and Topher Grace. The Real Deal? Well, here's the thing. If you go in expecting nothing, I guess you can't be disappointed. And with that, it delivers. The Big Wedding is a big waste of money and a big waste of time. I'm out. In limited release this week, a Southern fried tale with Matthew McConaughey as a fugitive who befriends 2 boys in mud, and The Number Station, starring John Cusack as a special agent fighting for his life while assigned to protect a young woman. All right, now remember, free showtimes, your tickets, my 6-second review, so much more. Go to MoviePhone.com or tweet me right at 6-second reviews. So have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you at the movies. That's a wrap.
The Nye County Commissioners voted 3-2 to apply for a federal almost $500,000 in federal grant to assist in enrolling people for the Silver State Health Insurance Exchange. 2 commissioners, Frank Carbone and Donna Cox, decided to vote no to the federal gift. The grant will be used to hire navigators and enrollment assisters to help people with incomes up to 4 times the poverty level to enroll in either Medicaid, the state's health insurance exchange, or other affordable medical insurance options. The guidelines mean most county residents could qualify for federal assistance to enroll in the health insurance exchange. The enrollment in the Silver State Health Insurance Exchange will begin October 1st. The federal government hopes to have everybody enrolled in health insurance by January 1st, 2014. And the public is invited to speak to their legislator and have their voices heard concerning laws that are now being considered.
Well, the one, obviously watching the mining tax bill, seeing how that's going to come through. We're watching a bill right now that has to do with medical services that will have to be provided in small communities, additional medical services. I'm trying to work with the sponsor of that bill to ensure that we get it the way we need it so there's no unintended consequences. The biggest challenge you have in any legislation is to ensure that there's not unintended consequences of what you're doing, that 2 years down the road you're not coming back trying to fix it. But there is no perfect bill. We work very hard and diligently to make sure with staff to make sure that things are appropriate the way they go out. We solicit input from a lot of folks. We have a lot of lobbyists coming and talking to us about things. You sort through all that and decide what's best for your constituents. The constituents are the ones that put you in that office, and they're the ones who will keep you there, and you got to represent their vote.
One of the bills that you sponsored too as well is having the county commissioners appoint members to town board local governments.
That's a bill that made it out unanimously through the Assembly. Now it's over in the Senate, and I'll have to work it over there. We're hoping that that's going to be a positive bill. I believe that what it does is it enables the local county commissions in any areas to be able to appoint the elected town boards if there's a vacancy, not originally, but if there's a vacancy, if somebody passes away, like unfortunately happened in Amargosa, if somebody resigns or quits, so that there's a smooth transition to get people back into those boards and on those positions. And of course, they'll have to be up for election the next election cycle. I spoke with the governor's office about it. I spoke with several of the other entities, and we've had very positive response.
Are you still having your phone conferences on Fridays there at your office?
Fridays are still phone conferences. I'd love to see the people from Lincoln and Nye pick up those conferences a little bit more. We've got a lot of participation from the northern areas, from Elko and those folks up there, but we're not having so much from down here, and I'd really like to have it. It's really a great opportunity to visit with a senator and 2 assemblymen from rural areas, share your thoughts and ideas, and keep us informed about what's going on. It's important that we know what you're thinking and what you need us to do.
If they can't make it, is there a way to contact you?
There is. They can always contact me in my office. I have a secretary there, usually from 7 to 7. If she's not there, usually I'm there, and we can answer their calls. Most of them have my cell number anyway. They're welcome to call me that way, return their calls, email me, however you want to do. You can go on the legislative website, my emails, and all my numbers are there.
A bowling tournament is being held at the Pahrump Nugget Bowl this weekend to benefit Pahrump's Relay for Life.
It's $10 a person. It's 9-pin, no tap. It's mostly a fundraiser instead of a tournament. People come out and bowl. Families are invited. We do chance drawings. We'll be selling tickets for that in 50-50. This is the 5th year I've been doing this, and I go around town and got some wonderful prizes. One of the top prizes is a $100 gift certificate to one of the jewelry stores out here. So we hope everybody will attend. And the bowling alley, I know people are signing up and they're asking, please register before Sunday. That's very, very important. They preferred that because then it's chaos. Yeah. And we ask that you register by 2:15 on Sunday, and then that way we could get things started exactly at 3 o'clock.
Okay. So that's what time it is at, 3 o'clock on Sunday. You can pre-register by going to the Pahrump Nugget?
That's right, the Pahrump Nugget Bowling Center. Go pre-register.
There you go. And once again, you can pay ahead. It's $10 per person?
That's correct. It's $10 per person.
There you go. So for more information, is there a number for people to call?
They could call me, 702-527-9829. Or if not, they could contact the bowling center, and they will give you more information too, and you go sign up there.
Now here's Ginger with your First Move Fitness tip of the week.
Hi, I'm Ginger. Here's what I can do for you as a sports nutritionist, personal trainer at First Move Fitness. Sports and fitness nutritionists generally give private consultations. It's what I can do for you. I will assess your lifestyle, eating habits, training schedule, and the use of medications, supplements, along with helping you to set a short and long-term goal. A customized program for achieving these goals can be created by a sports and fitness nutritionist, like me, who can also monitor you to ensure you're on track and attain your goals. Unlike a general nutritionist, being a sports nutritionist, I provide you with nutrition plans that increase stamina, endurance, and educate you on post-workout recovery needs. As a sports nutritionist, I'm trained to evaluate an athlete's biochemical composition and physiology in order to create the most optimal nutrition program for you. Remember, come see me. I'm Ginger. The first move is yours.
Now stay right here. We're going to have more local news right after these messages.